Stephanie McMahon has been a controversial character at times on screen, often portraying a convincing heel. She's always done a great job of making fans hate her. Because of that, people often think she's exactly like that in reality, but that's not the case. McMahon has often been heavily praised by people for her kindness and positive attitude as a boss. The outpouring of love that she received after being named the chairwoman of WWE proves her backstage popularity, and even though she's now stepped away from the business, she's still close with many of the talents. McMahon's had plenty of friends in professional wrestling, which is something many fans might not be aware of. Becky Lynch is one of the biggest stars in the wrestling world right now, and she's someone that the entire wrestling world looks to. Considering she's been working at the top of the industry for many years, it's no surprise that she's built a relationship with Stephanie McMahon, as they've been able to spend plenty of time together. The two of them have publicly praised each other and showcased their respect for one another, which is something that has only helped enhance their connection. Stephanie McMahon is married to Triple H, and that has led to her getting to know many of his friends over the years. One of those is Kevin Nash, who consistently praises McMahon during his weekly podcast, where he's expressed his love for her as a friend. The two of them have spent a lot of time together outside of the wrestling business, with this being a friendship that is sure to last a lifetime. The Undertaker and Stephanie McMahon have been able to enjoy seeing each other grow up in the industry and achieve their ultimate goals. That's something that's brought them together as friends, which is no surprise considering how close Undertaker is to her father and husband. The two of them always want what's best for WWE, and that common bond has certainly helped them over the years. They got the chance to work with each other on screen and backstage, and that's something that builds a bond between people. Ronda Rousey is a controversial figure in the world of professional wrestling, with the former UFC star often bringing mixed feelings from people. During her autobiography, Rousey had plenty of negative things to say about her time in WWE, but something consistent throughout was her praise for Stephanie McMahon. Rousey name-dropped McMahon multiple times and made it clear how much she enjoyed working with her. Their relationship was more than just professional, though, as Rousey claimed McMahon is a genuine friend, giving a glimpse at what McMahon is like backstage. Stephanie McMahon and Natalya have had similar upbringings in many ways due to the fact they've both been born into historic wrestling families. Those similarities will no doubt have created a bond for them, as few people have experienced that. Natalya is a wrestler and has been on the roster for such a long time as well, which has given her a lot of time to work closely with Stephanie McMahon. One of the people Stephanie McMahon is closest to in the wrestling business is Paul Heyman. He might not be an in-ring talent, but Heyman is massively respected in the industry, and few feel that way more than McMahon herself. The fact she made her first on-screen appearance since leaving the company to be front row for his Hall of Fame induction was telling about their bond. They've worked together as rivals at times, and the respect between them is obvious by how they speak about each other. Charlotte Flair is one of the biggest names in professional wrestling today, having dominated the women's division. Considering how much Stephanie McMahon has pushed to help the division backstage, it's no surprise they've managed to create a special bond. The two ladies have known each other for a long time, dating back to the early years of Flair's life. It's a connection that has stuck with them over the years, being built upon over time to create a genuine friendship.